ole hei ka thenga a chunga hen ko ma tuna hian kanin kom tak tak ma in garon an la kwal sin vel do na he ani he a tho pui te hei valte tho pui zan nge ne ya mi pa
we had 25
I chian te hi mi zan nge in group ho we ani 6 ro mi pa ro I u po ka mutlat I u tel I u ka ping ami ka tu ngai kha
roaming thang
roaming thang ong lo lo tro azin a view hi anal ti asin he Indianapolis kho chung tak tak ani he a view rim poi hu na ma lom le ti an ti wel he in chong sang em tu na kan om nai chong som na ani tro chong som na ani hian an in kom tuina na garon tirang kwal vel phot do na he valte hey so hi mi office
oops there's
adang lo em office ka
yeah we have 2 private offices
kanan ti ma tak lokan ka men bu lok ro se hi chong so
yeah it's just about the
hela ma po om zel me he
second one
hela ma po office ania ta hian hela ma hian room dang oma ti chuan khalama khan ala oma mi khalama khan
yeah this is the hallway
hallway mo he kitchen te oma
kitchen and this
hela ma coffee
and then this is my meeting room the conference room
hey yani la incline ron kalna dok bere mi hen
yeah we usually have meetings here
and if we want to conduct a bigger meeting then we go downstairs and we can have up to 30 people.
Wow, in the lobby?
Not in the lobby.
Okay. La thalop ti hi ania thalop ti hi enge a chan kha.
It's the last my last name.
Last name, tro. Okay. Ipa last name. Ani thawim kha. Ole. Ani hi alam dan. Ani phota an office chok dan ne. An tle rol the tho ngom khop me a chunga thok ho te hi. Ta up senior hin lom reng lo no pang fing tak. Ania le khathiam rual. Intel khom an ni boka an bright lom khop mai. Cái mà hiền nia hay cái tay cái gom phốt mày đón để cho tiền hay tiền pa hay van ni na nia anh đi bỏ hi valte cái gom mà sang để chuan pakhat tin kan gom giúp đón anh USA Mizo News here tu zong song te chi bai an book le cheu hey tun tunga hian mi ro pui lutuk USA a pe chon chin Elon Musk anti te hian dun hay ka kom don ania tun hai pe long mutong a ro pui khop mai an na hi USA dollar pon a million enga mozat invest ania I an no pang huang in an chero pui ani bermen thua ka tha tuna hen ka sira hen hei valte ka ti mai ne kina kan zol le thawanga kan ko than ania wa hen valte ti lir hen kan ko thina kan thalai kan ko than thalai kan chhon vor em ania ten university po khovela athabel do tu kan ti Harvard University khan kal thei chin ania kha po kan zot dona ti chon sira hen van nin boka ani poi ani ne phajo kan voi khatin mu na ani chuan a rei lo na hanin zot zung sunga chia takin min lo thiap don ania an fin zia tele an fel zia te kan chuak don ani ole valte kan kom sa chenga ti chuan atul danin kanin zot chau don no level te chu tu nge ming ti te min zot thina ming te po mian thel vere
coming to Rome Talpania Mase, ka family members in the Kachanta who in Valte min call. So Valte is like a nickname, a nickname, and then Roming Liana. Coming takni.
Roming Liana ka Mizoram yam lai Roming Liana ti chang atro.
I Valte chu Mase Mizoram ko umlaya kumni runga kani wang khan. Ka remember vaklo.
Okay. Ani tak chu Roming Lian ami zo ming chu Roming Lian te chuan official name Rom tro chuan last name chu chen ka swen kha so thalop ti kha ne tar lo wa te chuan inu le ipa min shute
oh kapa chu biak lian talpani le kanu pop parmoi
inu parmoi kalau hriat dan chuan lunglei khua lunglei khua inu le ipa te pe lunglei mi dik tak ani
oh kanu kha kapa kha lunglei Mizoram abona ma se no matupia
Australian
no matupia Australian
si khan matupia ma Australian chuan inu
kanu khan lunglei Australian
inu chu Mizoram mi
oh Mizoram ni Mizoram ni
lunglei khua mi ti khan ani le kum ni in USA in kheng ani ta ani chuan in chunga hian engtong in manber Mizoram okay sap tong thiam naram ani boka Mizoram har khommer hli tu te pona min hri thiam kan ringa helama chuan in chunga Mizoram mailan no pangtan chuan Mizoram mani tong kan thiam thelo ani Mizoram atong lo pan sap tong ron tong nga kan let mai anga tu la zerin chuan kan ti don ama sap bera ka hriat chak chu university ikal na kha ania kan lo hriat danin Harvard draw ani em kha
ani
ti chuan enge I graduate kha
Bachelor of Liberal Arts in concentration with with government. So but liberal arts degree their undergrad program only has a liberal arts degree, which is why I didn't do business. They have a master's program that is master's in business, but they don't have a graduate's program in business, but they don't have anything in undergrad. The undergrad is only liberal arts. So Bachelor of Liberal Arts is the only program they have for undergrads, so which is the bachelor's degree.
So bachelor degree
4 years. You have to be there for 4 years, but yeah. But COVID-19 happened when my second semester of my junior year, so I didn't get to like do the whole process because COVID-19 we had to go to school remotely. They shut down all the schools, so school can't shut down. COVID-19 so remotely so basically only there for like 2.5 years, 3 years only, because COVID-19 really took away half of the semester of my junior year and the entire senior year. Remote kai.
Okay. Yeah, COVID like it's on remote. Hey, ataka kalem lova online kan ten me do me khan tiang khan tlang puya so tiang kal te kha kan tam shrim ta mo kha ti hun lai chuan ti chuan hey ti hian in tin nge kha ta khan iwa kal thei du kal thei si lova du kal thei si lo chu in tin nge Harvard University iwa qualify in tin nge qualify da.
I think that the university has a lot of interest in people individually when they go through a lot of interviews. So they do a lot of interviews. The interview process, you got to do 3, right? And they'd have to like you. It's like anything like a job interview. They have to like you, and they have to see what you have accomplished, and they like to see potential and potential of Vang. I feel like they just thought that I had a good potential, and which is why. But going into the university, I never initially wanted to go to college. That wasn't. I wanted to do business. I still wanted to do business when I was younger, even before I went to college. But I decided just to go to college just because my mentors told me at the time. But I think that the school looks at meritocracy, and see what you have accomplished so far and your potential. I think potential is obviously you have to have academic qualifications, which I think I had that prerequisite as well. In my SAT, I had a good SAT scores, and but besides that, what they would like to see is they would like to see a resume with a lot of letter recommendation from accomplished individuals and outside activities, right? Like community activism and being involvement in your orchestra team or your whatever sports you play as well. Like athletes get a lot of college initiation because of their sports they play. So it could, a lot of things could factor. I don't know specifically, but I feel like they just see potential, and I guess they like me.
Okay. Le dan turpo hello tamlo to affector eng ber kha ngai pakati men shute irin twin.
Probably potential.
Yeah. GPA akan high school mi kha men end over.
Yeah, well not really. So when you get an application, when most applications are already valedictorians or GPA with. Everyone's have a high GPA when you apply, right? But they want to see more than GPA. They want to see more than they want to see like activities. Were you a leader, talent? Were you a leader in your class? Were you class president? Are you a leader in your sports team? Are you all state? Soccer, football, things like that. They want to see extracurricular activities that you excel on, because everyone has good grades. Everyone has,
Tấm thâu thâu anh thấy có thể xem nha. Anh kia mà khăn anh đâu bể mấy bể cái thế. Anh ấy thì là vàng qualify thì khăn cái lết mấy anh ấy cái thiểm bể đàn tuổi mà. Mi ai chung chuang anh ấy bể mấy high school là bọn sẽ thiếu tí na piang khăn. Apoi mo bera so tianga covel panina tero the best the second best ani ngaren china ka Google again covel zong university covel thaber dot tu ani Oxford ka pa khamna ni ta so tiang graduate ani ya alom khop me ani chuan I kha zong khan ni post ya ten pa hi kan convel ko nga van nin ani hi mi zo tong hemia lawa lai tong in kan tong nga so English mà thu, thế nó mà nói gì cả, xin này ở trong bảo khách chỗ, ở trong tụi này thấy thiểm định khăn, lại họ dùng khách chỗ cái gì, trong bảo chỗ sẽ cái biến trong chỗ hết mà lại, ok, giang phát là tên là min mà sai là min cái,
cái mà cái min chỗ van chiều hin cái xe, teacher mi cái bún này sắc mi xe. Cái ba he mindat ase cái nu he hakha lấy in chuak mi ase cái mindat le hakha in chok mi cái se cái chỗ hakha cái chuak na in kum sau pi he Mandalaya thang mi cái se Malaysia kum ni kum me ma din hun kan USA kum thra cái se hin cái phan India na hin tu tiang he ka high school he Sapor High School per township kai ma din hun kan Chicago kan MBI to mite to Christian University guy, and the institution says so. It's not really a Christian, a college or a university. It's an institute that is very have a academia focus, institution. And so I live in Chicago for 3.5 years because of COVID.
Just like him.
Yeah, just like him. So big cities like Chicago, they don't tolerate, and being in COVID, so they have to kick us out. And so the last semester or so, I had to, do online. So it was not a pleasant, graduation. A great way to send us off, right? Even he can relate to that as well. So that is my family and my education background, and right.
Okay. I say a little step, okay. I say some car, đi bộ, thả bộ, anh tự do lấy mẹ. Hal kha trong mang le mà tụi pi trong mang tên nhận xuống te chuan Mandalay te oma hai Malaysia trong luta kum sa na sit te ko hi kana phan chan
and so
USA na phan tika
yes kum
so ma ni po USA thing hian kum so aval te hi chu kum ni tro in fu pat le om ve ani chu ani USA tenin kum ni ani he van hian he kum som ani na theng ta chung tiang chuan ne chuan graduate mi kha zai das
so graduate mi here is called interdisciplinary studies, so it's not career focus, it's studies focus, right? So in where I go, they don't offer a business degree, a bachelor degree in business, but and personally I like to studies history, religion, commerce. I like to study a lot of area, and in terms of degree, it's not really a degree. It's a degree, but it's not like like engineer is very focused, right? If you say I go to become an engineer, it's very focused engineer. I go to school for nursing, is nursing oriented, but in terms of studies, it's very flexible, right?
It's like research based.
It's like research based.
Research based, okay. So anything, right? It means anything researching.
Yeah, philosophy. I learned a lot of philosophy, history.
Biblical, like
so a degree means
so it's called interdisciplinary studies.
Internal?
Interdisciplinary studies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bachelor's, right?
Yeah, it's bachelor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anita, อันนี้ที่ดังเลยเดี๋ยวว่า research ริมkalmang ขัดยังลำห้อยเฮร์ดค่ะ
As before, you know, it's not a college or university; it's an institute. Like
Institute.
It's an institute. So
okay. College มิ่งผู้สิเรา institute อันเดียวนี้จะอันนี้จะอารมณ์โมเมอีค่า education อันนี้พอดเสเลวัลเตให้กันจดเลยไงวัลเตเล USA เฮียนให้ bank เองรามาพวก bank ในที่หาใช้มาเรียกตัวเตไปเหล่าเสียง bank ห้องเทจินตัวสุดกันหูดันพวกดังงาสรการตีดันสรการตีตัวรักันไงเตนี่อันนี้เฮียน bank คนนั้นตัวมันนี่ bank debit card ได้ credit card ได้ยังจะ saving checking อันที่สองค่ะขั้นเตียงoffer นี่อันตัวมันนี่就是เองที่กูมาจังเงินตีโดนตีตักขีก็แล้วเสร็จแล้วว่าข้าเมียนเสร็จเฟียดเองที่ก็จังเงิน bank จะคนนี้ตัวเองเงินเนี่ย
We hope to get the license gonna do by this year over khan license tukon chunga khan license ka gonna do then next year we want to launch it right
next year ส่วนตอนนี้ที่อินเดียโอเคอันนี้ชวน
We do. So what you're speaking about is the regular commercial bank, right? We do investment bank right now. So investment banking which is wealth management, asset management, retirement services, and also we do investment in real estate development, mergers and acquisitions. Investment banking Tuna is the company, and then we hope to do commercial banking with loans to lending options, credit lending, having car loans, auto loans, mortgages, etc. But we need the necessary licensing to do that, which is called commercial banking, which is what we're doing right now. But investment banking is currently our services.
Okay. เคลมมาส่งกันสวยเฟียอ่ะเราเรียนเราก็ลาว่าbank ที่รู้แต่พวกเขาจะดังข้อมดอนตาอินคลิปตัวแต่ไปหนุ่มนรำเชื่อว่าคัน bank จะมันดันให้ดังเราว่าต้นกุมาอันนั้นไลเซนคันบวยปุยส่วนนี้ตาที่ชวนนักกุมาชวนตีง่ายๆคันเบสนี่ที่ชวนโลนเปียกช่วงที่แต่ investment ที่ดังนักขับปุยอันตัวมันนี่ตาอันนี้เลยตัวน่ะอินจันตักคนน่ะชวนโลนขนาดมันนี่อินเลนโดนนี่ so Are you going to be the lender?
Yes, we'll be the lenders.
Okay, lender ขั้นนี้โดนนะแกนี่นะ mortgage loan กันลากอันเสียคันขัดเตียงคันนั่งมันนี่เนี่ยนะกัน borrow ที่โดนตีนั่นมี
borrow ที่
นั่งมันนี่คัน lender ยังอ่ะแต่ส่วนอันนี้ส่วนbank example โม่ให้ bank ปังไอ้ Chase Bank ที่กันเสียกันฟักละ Chase Bank ขัดเตียง access อันเสียคันนั่งมันนี่ bank อธิเวทที่โดนเนี่ยไอ้หนัง
like it more so relate like IMCU and more so. Chase is such a large bank. It'll be really hard to emulate that their services. But Indiana Members Credit Union is a good comparison. Because we're going to do this exact services that IMCU currently does here in Indiana.
Okay.
So run those services.
ตัวน่าสวยจนเนี่ยIndiana Police องค์การกับเช่น Indiana Credit Union Member สวยน่าเนี่ยแกนี่เจ้าหน้าคลักแต่ชิ้นมีเขาเฮียนมาตัวล้อนกันลากกันตัวน่าสวยเบ่งอาหารกันหลุดทีนั่นนี่ขั้นที่อ่ะกล้อมเลยชาขั้นที่เองอ่ะมองอ่ะตีเวทให้ข้าอันเบสิถูกข้ารุนสวยนี่ตาอันนี้เลยล้อนกันละกันละดูตาอินเน่น่ะข้านอัฐามข้าไอ้หนังเงิน30 years มีดังอัน service นั่นข้าไอ้หนังเงิน
Oh, like we'll offer the same. That thing is just contingent on like your personal finances, credit, etc. So, if you want a 10-year, we can do 10-year. If you want a 30-year, it depends on.
มีดังอ่ะทุกขั้นตอนเราผมทุ่มมันดูปนกลุ่มงากลุ่มโซมันดูปนอันนี้ส่วนมีดังไอคันอัตโลมบีก็เงินอัตโลมบีก็เราตีที่เข้ามานี่เทียมนั่งมันนี่ service คันนั่งมันนี่คันอันนี้เลยin requirement ตัวละคัน credit in check สักเวทเท่าดอนตีนั่นคันเตียงเท่าไอ้หนังเวกกันคันเตียง
So we're currently looking at a management team for executive vice president of lending, and we have 3 people in mind. One that from Coldwell Banker and one from a Florida State bank. So we're looking at those 2 as lending vice presidents in our lending department. So kamika they'll handle all the mortgage originating and etc. But yeah, we offer the same services as any other bank. The only thing that will be difficult to offer is, like, you know how churches want to buy land, buy churches for millions of dollars. It'll be really hard. Yeah. It's gonna be really hard. Yeah. And it's hard to have like so we work with the government to get those loans, right? The government has to back those loans, right? They have to have some risk as well. So the let's say 8-7 million will be a hard loan to get, but mortgage loans, we work with the federal government. To be a bank, you have to work with the government. So that will be more difficult to do a commercial lending for like church base. But we're gonna work on that, and I think we're really confident in doing that.
Nia adang khat thil khat midang angati thei ve khan be se atin amar chu ko than hian hei biak in kan lei rupa nuai somnga te ni ta then chu nuai za te ni hlom ta I million te ni ta ka sia kha chu kha ero kha chu a har deuh me the ke ma ni lama tanga pek chu a har deuh me the ni ti a soi da tlang pui chu kha ani ta van hin ha kan beng hong tur hian te in order to open a bank, whatever bank. So a capital here, a yin nika, they that wrong, and that vel ngai, beng hong tur hian, manila matanga a capital mo a yin ka, million in that nge.
That's a question tang I say. The last Indiana hinte, the first last bank Araksar to here is like 15-20 years ago. So my Indiana bank ahin my commercial bank athartok de novo banking here a process here. We have to go through a state regulation and federal regulation. Na marunga kante capital ahawmika, they say in a range from 18 million to 20 million to start a bank, to start a commercial banking. And so it's very, very highly regulated. And like I said, you know, the seed to cost, you know, to start a bank is 18 to 20 million, is how much that, you know, we have to provide in order to start a bank in Indiana.
So, okay, lo ni ta se, kami ka sa bay lo. Tun hai in company Indiana Police le dang ko yang ekom ka.
So the headquarters is in New York.
New York headquarters Roma.
Yeah, and here is a alternative investment division is in Indianapolis. So you know it's very different. It's good to differentiate between the two. So New York atsun private equity se. So is a investment banking private equity. Indiana hinsun alternative investment division se. And we're looking to open another division in Chicago as well. But for now, you know, we want to open an alternative investment division in Indiana to foster our community and to help our community, you know, to have to achieve their, you know, American dream. And one of the way we want to provide that is to, you know, give a better retirement solutions. The retirement account na he lai mini hin kan undan kan thiam hau chang checking le saving long a hin room ko slow rian kan tuan kan nulang parian nan tuan kumsom ro la kumngan stika hin nan upan huwa hin zaitina kan nun lai te mi he abi pi ngai matika khan retirement account wealth management account te tuk na he abi pi tok atu me he kamboi pilio mi se tu he atu kan on mi he retirement account zong kan tua private investment zong kan tua public investment zong kan tua me he lai mi cha hen abi pi ngai te kan zup mi se
New York oma helai om boka te chuan an tho he karathiam chia lawa khami equity what's the different New York here we ko katirok chimchan cham ka the equity le enge kha
yeah so in we do what you think is called private equity. So private equity is when is mostly not for individuals. No, like institutional. So company down through company down through, and the investment to invest in private equity, the minimum capital commitment is $1 million, but it's only for companies, not individual people, right?
Okay.
Now this department right here, we offer like rollover from 401k to Roth IRA,
Indianapolis so highlighted so okay.
Like John, we offer for everyone else.
And so retirement ka in focus that big Indianapolis
retirement and also wealth management. So mutual fund, ETF, etc. So I mean we do like basically wealth management, like how JP Morgan has a wealth management division. We have a wealth management division as well. And that will be that will complement the bank. So if you go to your bank, whoever you use, let's say you use Chase, right? Most people use Chase. So if you use Chase as your bank, you can go to their wealth management division, which is called JP Morgan Chase, right? JP Morgan Chase will allow you to retire at a certain age or have an investment portfolio where you can diversify your income. So that's exactly what we're offering. So when we start our bank and start run, we have a wealth management division and also the regular banking division, checking and saving and lending. So that's what we typically focus on right now is investment banking. We also do mergers and acquisitions, which is basically having synergy in front of companies when they merge together. But yeah, we do retirement, wealth management, asset management. We do investments in real estate as well. So yeah.
So
lai mi tampi yu sa phan mi he million tampi ngai mi kan slow te churang a chon private investment he atuliao hin chon lai mi tampi he kan service kho mi slow around so private investment so tu hi kan umnak intana he hi building pi he minum phan ne chok mi slow company pakhat ni hen a chok mi se e makham room tampi ne sawla company dang ni khan mirum tampi ko sete millionaire billionaire tampi ni khan ani phone e tangka kha an chua pi e ma kan ma ban company hen an cha man hun khan kan man kan hi ban to real estate hen kan invest e makha aman aum hun khan nan invest me kan impact han na me he cho private investment estika khan mirum chala angai do mi cha do khan ase chuwa jong kan ni public investment la to retirement account tu na kan to du na ruang cho kan ma lai mi he cha hen atha do ko ro te kan zoom ruang cho tampi la millionaire tampi mi kan sautika he kan ma hi ban to rian atun mi kan naul ten ha shangkai tar adu mi male chana college na education investment nak cha na khan kan on do mi se so mostly individual investor hi chute mi tam do cha khan se so retirement account na he kan thai how angai do mi cha la ke tangkar tampi ar khonche mi cha khan chon private investment ong he kan on na in public market do he kan lai mi cha hen chon kan focus do
okay tu na hian ani le ni chena ka rosoi khatlem ka rosoi so tama tu kai pokat thai gele mana e new york kan service dan le helai mi henang lo na lai anan lo na lai to retirement te he ke ni zo fa te ron thleng thlom ha ta chin mi howin e kan tar chena retirement kan ei turang chi khat tianga tan bi ka focus khan ta tin e building ang chi te kan han le ho ta ma ni mal a le sen ni long ta ka chon a hu ho a in le trom share khangai ni ka tiang thila tho ho na thil tur ta nan focus de ubi kha ania ti chon ke pon ka ra chiang lu tuk lo a tham hi dang shrim shman business ti dan kan zir lo chon kan thathiam tok tak lo ama ra chu an mani ha zo thei zel ta e mol mang taka ka zo du cheu chu ani le in customer kan ni duwa mo playing do in min shilo la kan thathiam chon enti enge tu na investment karon ti don ta enge karon ti ber tur
the best is we have to know what age you want to retire.
Okay.
And what's your income, like how much money you make, right?
Okay.
Because we can then customize your portfolio to where we can see, like let's say you're making 50,000 a year and you want to put in, let's say 25,000. How much you have to contribute monthly to your retirement portfolio, and then we can figure out a strategy where we can invest to where you can retire at your goal, 55 or 60, whatever your goal is. So it's like any other bank, like any other, like JP Morgan, Bank of America has Merrill Lynch. They do the same thing, Merrill Lynch Wealth Management. So, they have this thing called guided investments. So we're doing the same services as them. So there's no secret to it. It's just usually really plain. You just could look at even your own bank that you can go to for consultation. It's literally the same thing. We customize your portfolio. We cater to you. We personalize it. Also, we can a lot of like me, like Chin people, phát tên này là school college có thể mà sẽ college để nó pesa khác nó long tiền là and save ngay and tết lang like if you save like for your kid now till she's 18 or he is 18 he or she you can invest in our portfolio and we make an account for her that we invest for her, but so by the time she's 18, 19 or he's 18, 19 they can have college funded for.
Okay,
so we have that program as well.
Yeah, sẽ thiểm tu ra cái xoay nga. Cái retire chuan, cú bằng giá tăng cái retire đủ tiền gì thế, anh giá ngay ít lộ ở trong anh giá nghe cắt tiền đủ, thì khai này đó na, anh mà nè là cần phải lưu đó này chuan. Anh nên chút tiền song song chu, mình lâu ngày tua sắc nga chút tiền giá, ít xếp thấy nga, cùng sum thum hoa chân tu giá, ít là chuộc thấy nga thì, anh này đó na, anh nào tu ra chút mi investment till retirement chuan. Cái question bắt cái này chú anh ấy lẽ tú na thọ na bộ khang cái này việc ta cái na thọ na mi empower retirement ta draw cái page check cái trang anh cắt việc han ta in nè na ti du ta ila tú na hen na thọc pa in na thọc chung in draw cái na thọ la hen in nè na cái ron transfer thấy ti na mi cái
Oh, today. So if you have a 401k with your company, like most people do, I don't recommend, because your 401k, if you're actively working, your 401k, they have a matching program, your employer does. So I don't recommend you taking out your 401k or anything like that. But if you have, let's say, extra 50, 60, 70,000 in cash sitting, I'd recommend you to invest that.
Extra invest le turzo.
Must say if you don't work at your company anymore, the 401k doesn't have a matching contribution anymore, which means if 401k if 401k you roll it over to what you call individual retirement account, IRA. We do that too. So we do once your 401k, if you don't work for your employer anymore, and you still have a 401k, but you don't work for your previous employer and you have a new job, that 401k has to be rolled over to like an IRA, individual retirement account. But if you still working and then you have cash is not good. Inflation is 10%, like 10%, I think 10-11% this year. So you lose money if you put money in your savings account, but lose because value US dollar goes down every year. So having an investment account, you can take it out whenever you want. So you put, let's say 50,000, 60,000 there, you can take it out whenever you want. So you can liquidate it. You can sell the stock, sell the position as well. We can sell it for you. If you say, hey, I need 5,000 I want to start up a business, I need 10,000 from my wealth management account, you can take it out.
Anh ấy cho in nè nó trang in extra khắp buổi sáng cái nón thu năng à, đó tôi nó company này cái chuyện mà khai cung cái tàu ta extra trang khắp buổi sáng trang năng nên là in low invest cả, đó in thằng tôi biết là số này ta nia cái số nó ta cái số tôi na cái thọc retirement cả empower cái đó đủ lâu, hết ta thà lốp company cái đó đủ rồi, thêm no.
I will explain more. Okay. So rian that one is here chon 401k ka nangai te and a time is maka around so 401k na chia mi ka the company ni kan unmatch, it's called matching program te asin pia chang match unmatch na in kan Roth IRA te mi he adang ve, so retirement account product
after tax
se after tax ra mi se na in kan atu retirement account kan te ka hinte 401k Roth IRA te Roth IRA he US ni chun mirum daw ni hin an ngai mi se adang daw Roth 401k na ngai ko nu khan Roth IRA he kan ma sim do hen on kho em kha acha ngai ruang cho retirement account kha phat ngai lowin pani ngai kha tha rian na tuan liwa khan rian na tuan mit khan nang mati arak e minus sang chmo so amat arak e minus sang nu khan nang musin la khan mu mi se so thong ni mu lo thong khat kha retirement na cha jan thong khat khan atin pi ma thong khala khan zan hi kha na chia ko than Roth IRA khante athat nak ruang cho Roth IRA he Naduza hin na thokho kumkhat a hin thongruk long he chia khonga limit ase thongruk long he limit an chia na ruang cho mirum tampi ni hen hlanlio hen tampian rak invest se duzon rak invest ka khan rot IRA cho kumfa te he a compound interest mi he ama that big na ka se apongte Warren Buffett ne hen arak chimpang compound interest mi he so rot IRA cho tangka ngai chang mi te na khon in athma na chia thma kum khara thongruk limit na ngai thongruk fa te kan ne ade kumnga kum thas kan chon thongkhat na chia mi kha thongkul tha wa kai chang ema khan phone ke kan ngai thiam bi ko
เนี่ยเจียปวม system ทั้งคันเนี่ยมาเราจะอี 401k คันจีนี่ขลอมตันนัดหอช่วงดับเปียละมาคันอีรถ IRA แค่มีเราคันทุนแรงคันจะจังอาเจียปวมเลยดันค่ะอันนี้อารมณ์นะเนี่ยกันสวยเจ้าว่าอีอารมณ์มาบินถ้าเฟียตอกแต่ปกกันออกมาอีอาหารเวลาตัวให้มี system ให้มันจะลงส่วนอาหารตัวกันเนี่ย in building สักด้านตัวข้าให้กระลงมัว Greenwood แต่เตะอีกก็จังไงเขาสิงทุ่มเลยตีเวลาสาวเตะอ๋อก็ข้ามินสุดเตะ
Oh, Kamika, we have one multifamily, which is multifamily apartment building there, Gansaka and Ganflo. Like we lease it out. And after 7 years, we usually that's when the fund ends. We sell it after 7 years. So the development on that was it cost around 33 million on the development. That's the financing was backed by investors, bank, and ourselves. So
restaurant yang ta dang khat khan in hong in zuar le vek dong la lo min khat khan in zuar wai khat khan in rent lease top down
we lease it, and then after 7 years, and if we think it's profitable to sell it, then we sell it. But we usually like to own the buildings before we outright sell it. We like to keep
Greenwood lama mi khan ta tro Greenwood khan kami score ani chon tilama nga US highway kiang ha 137 kiang han project in nei boka
yes church it's a church project, but we're still in the design phase of it, so very preliminary design till we have another one in Florida and New York. In Westchester, New York, we have our new office will be there, but right now it's just land. We're starting developments here, trying to get permitting from the local government in New York. But we have one in New York and Florida. But yeah, that's how we hedge the markets with real estate.
Okay,ก็เทียมดันตัวนี้เนาะ million ตั้มตักอินเซงตัวเราข้ามีตัวตานคันขั้นเตียงป่วยซาจงส่งข้ามิเลียนเองก็หมดจัดอันนี้โดนต่ำโดนตาเลยขั้นเตียงขั้นนั้นนี่เบ่งจังป่วยซาอินพุกช่องเวลเงี้ยที่เงี้ยเนี่ยอมซาข้านั่งมานี่จังอินมังเงี้ยเนี่ย invest ซุ่มเลยไปขั้นเตียงจงส่งข้า
Yeah, so when you do a financing, like when you acquire later on, like let's say you want to build like an apartment building, right? So either you use it with your investors and you give him like a return. This return was 30%, which is a great return, and I can't promise any return like that anymore. But that's just what we did for this fund. But you use investors poisa, right? Let's say 15 million was from investors poisa, 10 million ka bank poisa. The remaining 5 to 8 million namani poisa ngayang company poisa. They mixed together. We package the financing, and then in Leia, the portfolio manager, whoever managed the portfolio, they distribute the return. Let's say we built it for example 300,000, and then we sell it for 1 million. That means the investors get the same percentage amount that everyone gets when they sell the property at. So that's usually how it works with real estate.
Okay. All right.เนี่ยนุ่งตอบลำเตะกันติดต่อกันตัวกันก่อนไม่ตอบบอกมันเนี่ย interview น่าจะเห็นไง senator อังจะเกิด candidate อังจะข้าถ่ายมันติดจะข้านั่งมาข้าตุยเวทหวังให้สวยis government นางจีเต senator จีเต run อังจีเตข้า chance กันเนี่ยมาแล้วมันจังเห็น
most definitely. I think politics is very polarizing, right? there's a lot of opinions, and I don't want to like hurt anyone's feelings about my views or beliefs. So it's a very scrutinized position, and it's just something I don't want to have like my family and people get attacked. So to be honest with you, could disappoint you, I don't want to disappoint anyone, but I would love to maybe in the future. That's always in the back of my mind, but I don't right now. I don't think so, because like our services that we offer, we want to do that. What's so great about the bank is we'll be the first minority saplo bank in Indiana history. So we'll be the first minority bank in Indiana history. Lawyer mentioned.
Cái mà ni hậu chín hậu bèn trao sắp tel miah lo xem đón tin
first
đón về cái mà ni
well sắp đón từ bộ thông thường mà say it'll be the first owned by minority by a minority owned bank, which is a great feat. But we want to do this because we have the ability to have our own voice, and we have the ability to invest back in the community. If the business does, the bank performs well, we're going to give back to the community, lending like soccer field, a program where we work with the government to fund these like the new like Chin Center, event center. We want to be able to do that as well, and get money. And we have a stronger community with the bank, and I feel like that is something that we need as well.
Okay. Alom ome reng thuin panian in single min nia tlangval la min la nia no pui fanau den ne tem
I can look ni
la tlangval la ni mo
tlangval
van ni na hi no pui la nei la nei lo mo nei la tra avan so no clip tu la ma tang nu la in om chon hey an la tlangval le an an soi da nen alom ome khi in hun lu tak mai min kia na hi.
If I would like to conclude, I want to say one thing. Together, we need to unite as much as we can. I serve as the board of Chin Community Indiana, board member. We need to all come together and do as much as we can for back home, and we're gonna start a capital campaign. To fund clean water back in Mizoram, to do fundraising for food, beverages, whether it is to humanitarian aid back home. And we need everyone's support with that. It's a company we're working with, the Indiana Rescue, the International Rescue Committee, the IRC, and we're working to work with other local organization here and national organizations as well. We want to be able to provide aid back home and like for me, being Mizo and half Madu, I'm really extremely proud of my heritage. But I'm Chin, I'm Chin, I'm Mizo, I'm Madu, I'm Chin, I'm an American as well. So I'm all of those. We have this thinking where we're only one, tribe from one tribe. Me, I take pride in all the tribes, and we need to come together so we can win back home against this nasty regime, the junta. And we need to do all we can to fight back. And I think unity is more important than any time. Myself and the CCR president and the Burma Advocacy Group, General Secretary Vanlian Q, we went to DC together. We spoke with NUG, the National Unity Government, and I feel like that Chin people should be more recognized to the NUG. NUG should support Chin people more. They can support ka Vakloa duna, and Kenmani Chin Miho they don't think we're capable, right? Yeah. But Chin people, we're capable. We know. So that's what I want to conclude on.
Okay. One thing Chim do mean ba?
Yeah. Cái dòng cái chim ta là động nặng là thế. Tu kan sining la how kan sila kan to mi cho nan thai di chang. Tu hain opi ngai mi cho rom na chim do hen kan mu ning he kan mi phun he team ti hen kan mu how teamwork he bi pi tok kan ma lai sipoi lai ni hen kan ma lai atha kho chung kan zom lai bang jong on kan team ma vial te kan tip mi cho kan mi phun he thang chawna se te kan du kan ma ne kan zau lamang mi na cho zum nak lai jong on hen Jewish mi he kan zau lamang na society lai jong on hen Jewish mi phun he chong khon na so tha ka te ka hen a sipoi lai hen ni he an community hen kil veng tok kan community he kan kil ven a haw phale pakhat e kan support a haw chutiga hi bank kan on tik jong se mai lai than chaw ni tim jong a hen nan tha jong kan chua chiu lo kan bom sham o mizau nan se a hakha nan se flam nan se a me he chin bank chin mine thok mi bank ase te hen nan zau kho skan chon mai lai a kan mi phun than chaw na ga tampi a kan bom tu stele te zup na ka ngai makha dok na chim gudu
lo mo me nia ka le seng vek lo wa sa yang ren khopa a tom bera an soeng dau khan eng nam kan ne mo nam khat kan nia flam po ni la hal kha po ni la ma tu pi po ni la lung ruwa la poi mo tin beng an hong tur chung chang ate po chang ruwa le la tin Mizoram lama refugee tam tak te kan pui thai na chance au ma te kan tang rol chuan NUG ne nen kop te pon chen ka chuan kan ti thai lo rin na ten nei ta ama chu kan ti thai ni ti te han show te kan duwa tin kan tan rol chuan tuna bank an hom tur hi sap mel tel mi lo tur ne ke mani zo na thak chin mi hlangina kan hom na tur ne ko vela om ngai lo ni ta voi khan na tur dera voi khan na tur ni ta bank na kuma chuan kan mu ngei to don ne bank tharan hong to don na anuam vut don khop maya ten ke mani ta ham chan na tam tak an mani za ra hian an mu don ani sai tu na nem lo am ta lo tra okay anh này lẽ mình lâu khi ra căn lỗ mẹ in lâu lọc quý nghề căn ring anh này in giờ in hun mình lúa mua lẽ bye bye
Thank you.
Thank you.